We're almost at the very end of June and there's still something going on in the K-pop world. We haven't gotten Lisa's solo debut yet, which quite frankly, we're pretty sad about, but we are getting something else. What could it be, Now get ready, cause I have a lot to talk about today. Let's get into it, my loves. Before we get into the real juicy stuff, let's shed some light on the group that has managed to already steal the hearts of many. And yes, the talk is about none other than the Boyz. After their breathtaking appearance on the Mnet show Queendom, the group has been receiving basically nothing but love. And how could they not, right? Honestly, they're really quite a wholesome group that deserves all the praise. Their label, Creaker Entertainment, announced that the Boyz is preparing for a comeback in August with their 6th mini album. It will mark their first album promotion since Mnet's Queendom. Now that's some amazing news, don't you think? The Boyz released their last mini album in September 2020, and I guess we all cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. Speaking of Queendom, we also need to spill some tea on the next Mnet show, Queendom, which is basically just a female version of Queendom. Although the show is great for showcasing each group's individual characteristics and talents, it has also gotten a lot of backlash for the voting system and how bad some of the groups felt afterwards. The whole process of voting tended to result in unnecessary fan wars, and it was just a big mess. However, the show is really great to watch. Now, Mnet wants to continue with this trend of one of their most popular shows and release another season of Queendom in 2022. But that's not all. Along with Queendom, fans will also get to watch Road to Queendom. And if you think that this is all we've got for you, you are so wrong. We have a rumored lineup for the shows, and trust me, when I say that this is the fight of the century, I mean it. For the Road to Queendom, people suspect that these groups will make an appearance. Daya, Secret Number, Cherry Bullet, Luna, Wiki Miki, Lunar Solar, and Signature. The winner of Road to Queendom will have a granted place in Queendom. And who's rumored to be a part of that? aespa, Brave Girls, ITZY, Uju Sonya, and Momoland. Not gonna lie, I think I had a small heart attack when I saw that aespa is rumored to perform in the show, since their stage presence is beyond amazing. I'm also kind of curious about Brave Girls because I want to see how they can tackle a challenge like this. But of course, I want to see all the groups perform and slay the competition. And if you wonder how fans even found out about this lineup, it's simple. A post on Pan revealed this information. And although it's very exciting, some people were not so happy about it. One user on Twitter said, "I would be excited, but after knowing all the shady stuff Mnet did on Queendom, I don't want any groups involved." And that I totally understand. Let's hope that Mnet learns something from the last season of Queendom and will be able to change it up a little for Queendom. Now, it's not that long ago that the whole world got to know that IZONE would be disbanding. As all of you probably know, the group's fans literally managed to set up a crowdfunding account, and through this whole project in which they tried to save the group from disbanding, they collected over $2 million. The Japanese members of the group left Korea and started to have their own activities in their home country. Sakura, who got a lot of activities in Japan, made quite shocking headlines when one of her performances attracted unwanted backlash for an alleged mockery of K-pop fans. Now, this whole controversy was explained, and many people actually thought that she made fun of the Japanese fans. But there are some people who think she tried to mock K-pop stans anyway. One fan of his once said, "Never return to Korea, Sakura. Don't use Korean language." It seemed like her career in Korea is officially over. And that's how we get to today's news about the group itself. All members of IZONE are signed under different companies, so when it was announced just last week that these agencies are in positive conversations about reuniting the group, the fans were shocked and surprised at the same time. The whole thing is shocking because previously the companies agreed on disbanding the group, and not even the tremendous effort of their fans managed to change their minds. Now, people are wondering what really happened, that suddenly all these companies are so eager to talk about putting IZONE back together when they disbanded not even 2 months ago. CJE&M sent out proposals to all these labels last month in which they asked for a reunion. The talks about this began almost immediately, and the various companies allegedly disagreed on very few things and mostly agreed on the conditions presented. It is said that they are currently trying to figure out the whole situation, but people still wonder what it's going to be like. Will all the members reunite? What about Sakura and the backlash she got only recently? All these questions will have to be answered soon. But the media were really curious about the $2 million that fans collected for the group and what's going to happen with that. CJE&M Entertainment reacted to this, and they said not a dollar of this money will be used for the group's reunion. I'll do my best to keep an eye on this situation and bring you all the updates as soon as they pop up. I guess it's safe to say that most K-pop fans adore Jackson Wang. Whether it's for his talent, skills, looks, or humor, there's something for everyone to like. Not only is he an amazing artist with a great amount of talent, but he's also a successful CEO of his own label. With all of the things that he has to do every day and his busy schedule, it's almost impossible not to feel stressed. Jackson had a soft moment and opened up on his Weibo account about how he's currently feeling. He shared a short clip with his fans in which he says that he's feeling extremely troubled because of his music and that he's doing whatever he can to produce the best songs possible. With all that's happening in the world, it's only understandable that he doesn't feel extremely well, but Jackson is simply a workaholic and he cannot stop working even if he tries. He promised his fans to release a full-length Korean, English, and Chinese album previously this year, so no surprise that he's so busy, right? The fans immediately came to show their support and basically flooded not only Twitter but the whole internet with encouraging messages dedicated to Jackson himself. The hashtag #WeLoveYouJackson began trending and some of the posts were super cute. One person tweeted, "No matter what, we'll always cheer you on." And someone else said, "Don't worry Jackson, we are always here rooting for you. You're doing great and we are so proud of you every single day. Take care Jackson, we love you so much." Honestly, Jackson is one of a kind and we absolutely love him. And now to our dear girls from Twice. As you all know, they have recently made their comeback with their EP Taste of Love. The girls have been on cloud 9 since their comeback was an immediate success. On June 20th, the album debuted at number 6 on Billboard's Top 200 Albums chart. This marked 2 big achievements for the group. It's their first time ever entering top 10 on Billboard, and it is also the first time that a mini album by a female K-pop group reached the top 10. Blackpink was the first female group to ever enter top 10 last year with their full album, The Album. I guess I don't have to say how proud of them we are, and fans are clearly voicing their feelings. One said, "Twice making their own history, I love it for them. But just when you think that everything is all rainbows and unicorns, trouble appears." On the SBS Inkigayo broadcast, on June 20th, the group found out what the phrase bittersweet really means. When it was just the time to announce who's gonna get first win, it was between Haze's Happy Coincidence, Twice's Alcohol Free, and aespa's Next Level. Twice won, and after that they proceeded with their encore stage. And that's where we get to the messy part. To make it really clear, what I'm about to say is not my opinion, but comments from people online to which I'm only reacting. After the girls won, their encore stage seemed to be quite chill with a lot of laughter and fun. They were obviously happy that they won and kind of joked around a little and giggled while trying to perform. The encore stages are very often not that serious, and the groups just enjoyed the spotlight and kind of tried to get through the last few minutes they got. Although many people praised Twice for improving their skills, there were some that completely disagreed, and these reactions are totally ruthless. So let's look at what they had to say. This is considered good? I don't understand why idols can't even pull off their songs during encores nowadays. I always liked Twice, but they're still very lacking. There were many other reactions talking about their looks and how they think that they aren't good enough. But let's not forget that Twice are slaying it, and all these negative remarks on their account are just a drop in the sea of love the group gets. So although many netizens consider their encore stage to be a complete disaster, there are some who still found certain positive aspects in it. One person said, "They did well, why are people nitpicking this? They're pretty and lovely." And the most important reaction that I agree with 100% is, "No, but they all improved and this was fine. Why are people so harsh? You guys are being too mean towards Twice. No matter what, I will always stand behind idols who have fun on stage, and these girls are working so hard that I cannot even wrap my head around it sometimes. So whether you like Twice or not, let's not send them unnecessary hate. Thank you." And that's it for today, guys. Please share your thoughts in the comments and express your opinions on everything we talked about. See you soon. Bye.